Alright, one warm-up guys, and then we're going to go straight into a practice match between me, Kubayz, Carl and Rapt. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully I don't fail as much as last time I played the practice match, although that match I did come third, I didn't come fourth. So not the end of the world, I suppose. No, just some warm-up process. But I'm kind of glad in the sense that we're starting on my worst map, because I've actually been working on this today, so like I said, it's, you know, application of practice almost, I guess. So, let's see how it goes. I improved my PB slightly, but that's not really the point. I was doing quite a few 58s, and I felt far more comfortable doing 58.9s and 59.0s, which is pretty good. And I pretty much got the end down, I think. Well, just end it there. I think I can do that properly now. So, seems to be going well now. Just all by hitting it in the right spot. Just knowing which spot it is. Be confident in that. So we sit here waiting for the start of the practice match, and we are off. Oh, that's bad landing. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to overtake him then, but it's going to be fourth. Might as well save the end. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. That Kubayz. A sick race. I was looking. God, I took a really risky move. Oh, that's nice. That should be a good time. I'm just going to play a safe end because I'm quite free 8, so you just safe the end every time. You just have a quick glance at where you are in the round, pretty much, at that point. Well, you should have a good idea of where you are. And I saw that was 0.38, 38 up, safe the end. Why risk a... you know, why risk in the end, like Kuba said he just missed finish, so, you know. You know, a pointless risk to take when you've got 10 points in the bag. So we secure the 10 points, we don't do anything stupid. That risky end is for risky, you know, it's for close rounds. Close rounds, I mean. Start from Carl then. Jesus. You can save this one as well. Yeah. Nice. So even in kubayz position as 4th place, like, I would still have taken the safe end then, just because I've come 4th anyway, right? Like, I might as well secure the 3 points of coming 4th. Like, what's the point in not finishing and not taking 3 points, you know? Because not finishing really hurts you, like, so much. So whenever I've got the position pretty much on lockdown, I'll take the safe end. Otherwise, well, we're risky. That was just really awful line. So here, look, I'm secured 4th place, right? So I'm just gonna take the safe push. Race at the front. Hello, ladies. Hello, Rambo. I'm in the middle of a practice match right now. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Plus 17, that's enough. Again, it's enough, but it's plus 17 ahead. So that's in the first map. That's my worst map and I've come out on top, so that's good. That's good stuff, that's good improvement. I did 3 59.1s, which was enough in those. Like, I wasn't really pushing after the middle, because like, when I was in the lead, I always took a really like conservatively safe end. And now we play Aparico, which I was playing pretty well on, but obviously it's quite a random track, it's very difficult, so we'll look to secure as many safe points as we can again, especially with such an end. Like, we want to make sure that we're thinking about what we're doing in the end. That's really the key here. Other than the start as well, this start's quite tricky to do consistently well. Like, because of this bump here for one. For this really tight quarter pipe base long drift thing, it's got ramsteins everywhere as well. And this little ramp jump as well can be quite tight. You can see me fail at that. It's... yeah. Again, it's all about playing it quite safely. I mean, in this middle part, there's another dodgy ramstein here. This one's quite dodgy. This one's a basic power sliding. And then you want to somewhat come up the hill, take a nice turn to the left. You don't really want to hit that ramstein, you can do, it's a bit risky though. avoid the hole obviously, don't do what I just did and jump through it, and then coming into this end is where the rounds can be won or lost with a slowdown. So Carl doesn't get the slowdown. I don't know if anyone will get the slowdown. It looks like no one got the slowdown that time, but the slowdown is, it can catch people up. So we got one more warm up, and then we'll be going with the second map. It is Aparico, as you can see in the top right. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. It's a little practice match with 2 ESWC France guys. So definitely interested to see how Carl's doing, and he seems to be doing pretty well so far. So I know Rapt hasn't been training that much, so he's done some decent times already in the match. Like, not terrible times. He obviously made some mistakes as well because he's not been training as long as some of the other French dudes, but looks like he's still getting there. He's still got another week anyway, so maybe he can strengthen his position on some of these maps. We'll see. Well, I think definitely Carl can be a contender with another week's practice and like unrusting even more, because he's already got a decent consistency hit like on these maps, and he's the kind of player that can always turn up offline as well. He's he's a very reliably good player offline in general. His record proves that, I would say. So yeah, I'm interested to see how he plays. So. Anything special happened last day? It's not really, just been practicing ESWC. There wasn't an NC match to play because the UK had to default loss. Well, we had to give a default win for Sweden. Like, Sweden got a default win over us, so that sucks. But yeah, it's just the kind of thing that happens. But yeah, just been ESWC practice mainly. Been in college or school most days, every day as well. So just been trying to get these maps down and the rest of the time, maybe. That was really risky. I got away with that. I shouldn't have taken that risk. That was bad of me. But it's okay, it paid off this one time. No, it didn't even pay off, it just worked out. The first round on the track's always a bit nervy. So. How far am I ahead? Really far ahead, okay. And I haven't got a lot of speed, so this won't be a slowdown. So. Oh wow, it's a Rammstein bug instead, but still controlled it, which is alright. That was an interesting bug I got then actually, because I was just jumping. That was really strange. But we controlled it. I lost a bit of time, but doesn't matter. Again, that was really close, and I didn't hit the Rammstein this time, so I didn't land on the Rammstein. I brushed it with my wheel, which is nowhere near as bad, obviously. Trying to avoid the riskier Rammsteins there, as you can see. Just took quite conservative lines. I'd be pretty confident about doing a match like these. I'd be pretty confident about doing these. I'm not showing a pretty good time as well. This is very conservative play. But it's fast play because I'm not releasing gas anymore. And then just in the end it's pretty basic, that's a good time. It's Razor Sharp by Tristam and Pegbug Nuds. Or Razor Sharp, as in razor, as in a shaving razor. I don't know where Carl went. He returned. But yeah, you can see I did a good time then. So, and you just saw there was nothing too risky about it. I mean, I went over some of the rams a bit, but mostly it was just good drifting without releasing gas, and it's just one of those maps. If you can do that consistently around the whole map, you're just gonna do a good time anyway. If that makes sense. Just one of those kind of maps. Oh, fuck, that was wide. That was really wide. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. That's a really scarce to make sure I didn't crash. It's not gonna be a good time, but it's gonna win me the round, so it doesn't matter. It's a good end though. I'm a safety car at the moment. I think Kuba's good on the Wormy map, but it seems like he's not too well trained on the others. Maybe he's just not feeling good, I don't know. He doesn't seem to have any kind of rhythm on these tracks right now though. We've only 7 days left of practice really, it's not going to be easy for him to gain momentum on like 4 other tracks. Small boat for this one. Didn't really affect them. Just another good time. Have a good time. Nice. Good job. That's it. Swim pretty well. Upper Eco is definitely the map you could tell I've worked a lot on it though, because like I feel comfortable doing that kind of thing. Like it's just not taking ridiculous risks. Hitting this start fairly consistently, unless you hit a Rammstein bug like that, but then, you know. It's just one of those things you gotta accept occasionally you're gonna hit a Rammstein bug. And obviously didn't take the greatest of lines, but obviously it's one of the kind of maps that you don't want to just give up if you just hit a small bug. Because look, I'm half a second behind, but like, that's easily, you know, I could still easily catch this up. With mistakes from the other players and one of them hitting a Rammstein, got fortunate, or you know, that kind of thing. So you just, you know, keep in pursuit. You push it a bit more obviously, but I don't like to rely on other people's mistakes obviously, but if you have a round where it doesn't go the best for you, then it's something you kind of have to do. But as you can see, I've got up to seconds. And Carl nearly hit the pole then, so if he'd have hit the pole, I would have won the round, but you know. No, there'll be a lot of it on the stream. There's a second stream, quite a lot of it's on it. I'll put the schedule in chat once I'm done with this. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. So we're actually playing the 3 more technical tracks right now. It'll probably be in French though. There's a schedule, I'll send it to you, like, because second stage you'll have this on dedicated stream, and then quite a lot of the action from Saturday evening onwards will be Trekmania. So, pretty much all of Sunday is going to be streamed, like Championship Sunday almost, if you know what I mean. The final stages of the loser bracket, the consolation final and the grand final will all be on the stream. It's just that they've not put any of it on the main stage, so none of it will be on the main stream, but a lot of it will be on the second stream, so you know, it still works out. It's pretty cool, I think, to be honest. Jesus. Yeah, I hit that sometimes, but the problem, like, the only reason I hit that is because I actually landed an awkward angle. It's not actually, well, it is a bug, technically. It's a bug that can be avoided by just going a bit farther up into the jump, if you know what I mean. And I know that, I just wasn't really thinking then. Because I've hit that bug enough times from doing enough, you know, instances of this, you know, this thing, I guess. But that's fine. It will be in French, but to be honest, it's a hype game, isn't it? Yeah, it's a hype game, you know. So everyone else just deletes and well, just a bit more practicing. Yeah, exactly. It's Trackmania. You know, obviously casting is nice. Obviously, people appreciate people that cast Trackmania, but it's not really necessary. Well, I'm hoping I can get on stream. That would be the aim, the dream almost. Like, it's not really an aim. I don't really have an aim going into the cup, as I've said already. Just do as well as I can. Try my best and try my best to win every match I play. It doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm not really willing to put more pressure on myself than that. Does that make sense? Well, there, I'd have landed I had a far more, you know, smoother trajectory of a jump. Can't go up, like drop, jump, whatever thing, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that was a bad turn. Rapt can catch me up if he's got a good line, but he doesn't look like he has. Well, he's not too far behind me, but I'm good at the sense, so I should still win. Yeah, it's not really a good round. Oh well, good race. Did enough to win, so that matters. Can't hit a gay bug apparently. Oh well. Cuba's not having a good time of it right now. I need 7 more points, I'll be finalist, because we're plus playing 100 I think. I haven't actually, I didn't see at the top, I wasn't looking. Cuba hit the small Ramstein bug you can hit at the start, if you guys saw this small slowdown, which is why I deliberately avoid that. As you saw, like I veered wide of the Rams just because that's actually quite common. Now it happens too commonly for my liking. If that makes sense. So I just avoid it, because like you gain what, a couple of hundreds by not driving on that ram, you know. So it's a bit pointless. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, that was a really bad drift there, but I've carried more speed this time. Hopefully I can have a bit around. Yeah, I will. That's a good end. Really good end. It's a good time. 58.91 is pretty good. I'm finalist. One more win. Oh no, we're playing to 120. Never mind. Scratch what I said. I'm not finalist yet. That's fine. Longer cup just needs more practice, I guess. Not more practice is good. To release gas a bit, but it's okay. Yeah, those guys are risking it too much in that turn. Way too much. I take a far safer line, I think. It's like the risk of hitting that side there is so high, like especially when you're going over a ram sign, like when you're going over a little hump and there's a ram sign and you're right on the edge of the fucking wall, like See, that's just a stupid mistake, that's not me. Everyone else has crashed apparently, so it's actually matter. That's actually pretty funny. That was just me making a silly mistake, but everyone else crashed, so it doesn't even matter. Still under 1 minute, which is, I guess, not going to come last in this round. I guess it's 120 finalist. That was a really bad round from me. Just made a silly mistake when I was talking through my thought process regarding that drift that you guys saw. I think it was Rapt that clipped the wall. I'm not completely sure, I wasn't really paying too much attention to who does it. It was Carl or kubayz. Rapt or kubayz, I think it's Rapt. So I much prefer taking that kind of line, like Carl did a similar one to me as well, but I don't think he carried much speed. I didn't carry much speed either though. It's just been a slow start in general, I think, in this one round, yeah. So I see landing further up, you're not going to make that same mistake as I did in the warm-up. And this time we should be, actually Rapt's too far behind me. Still gonna risk it a little bit. Well, not even risk it, just and take it super safe. And that was a really bad drift. Yeah, he's gonna catch me up. Sure. No, he's a good end though. Needs a good end. Maybe I can get a bit of lucky. No shit. The risk did not pay off. But when you can afford to risk in that kind of situation, it's fine. I needed 7 points to get finalist anyway, and now I need 4 regardless. So I needed 3rd place anyway, so unless I won, I wasn't going to get finalist for another 2 rounds regardless of what happened in that round. So it doesn't matter. Obviously they've got a few more points than me, but again, it's not really a big deal right now. I actually had the best of times on this, but yeah, I'm still trying to avoid that Ramstein. You see, even though I hit the Ramstein, can cause problems. Like that in that situation, it actually gave me a bit of speed, but needless to say, it doesn't always work out that way. I think I can catch Carl now. Oh, actually, Carl just about got that right, I think. Maybe I can catch him in the end. Nope, but I'll be finalist in the race, it's okay. Good race. You felt me breathing down his neck then. I'm finalist, so it's right. I'm on Boots House next, which is... Okay, it's not the best map to be finalist on actually, because it's a bit random, but it's fine. I almost feel like my 2 strongest maps are Boots House and Kaksu. Skatseta or whatever it is called. The last map, so it's fine by me. We'll just play one more maybe, or I don't know. I didn't really play too well then on blockage, but I feel like I played really well on Aparico, so it's fine. I did some good times on Aparico, so I'm happy with that. And even on blockage, then I did 2 or 3 really good times. Well, I did 1 really good time, 2 or 3 okay times. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Made some mistakes, of course, but it's only a practice cup. And blockage has never really been one of my strongest maps, so anything positive I can take out of it is really good. So I would say this has always been one of my strongest ones. Obviously, I don't feel like I've got more, like I don't have a lot of confidence to gain a lot of points on the map. It's just that I feel more comfortable playing it. It's more about comfort. I wouldn't say I've got overconfidence about winning rounds, because everyone can do 6 times on these maps. It's just more maps that you're more comfortable with more than anything else, if that makes sense. So here I'm quite comfortable. I mean, that wasn't a good time, but it's not terrible. So they want to delete. That's fine by me. It's actually surprisingly close between Carl and Rapt. Well, not surprisingly, because they're both good players. Definitely giving Carl the edge. Maybe I think Carl had a bit of a nightmare on blockage in general, though he won that last round, but that had been the first round that he remotely threatened at the top. Because he did have a lead over Rapt, but unfortunately that didn't quite work out for him, apparently. We'll see what happens, I guess, between those two. They can still easily catch me, so... Let's see what happens. Why I say that I feel this map feels really random is because you actually have to, you're speeding over Ramsteins. That's like the only reason. And there's a really random slowdown in the middle. Well, not really random, but it's quite random compared to like some of the slowdowns. Not this one. It's the next drift after this one. It's like a little long straight now. So I'm not actually on a good time here because I'm trying to talk through my thought process on this map. But this landing now into this turn, you can easily hit a slowdown here. And that guy just did. Whoever that was, I think it was Rapt. Yeah, it's Rapt. So Rapt just hit a slowdown. Or maybe he didn't, he just had a wide line maybe. But oh well. It doesn't really matter. I think I've won this now. As long as I don't make a really stupid mistake. Yeah, this is over. Just make sure I don't go over any of the Ramsteins. Safe end, yeah, GG. Just played it really safe at the end because there's no need to risk. Again, that's the plus of having HUD on, like, as much as cars on helps you do stuff like that, like, only HUD on you can actually judge accurately how far you are ahead. But yeah, that's a game setting match for me, so we'll watch out the rest of it, see how everyone else does. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that practice match. I think I played pretty well on Aprico. I think that was definitely the best. Obviously that one round then wasn't terrible at all. Like, 0.83 is a pretty good time, even though I saved the end a lot, so... I feel like I'm gonna, like, you saw my strategy that I'm gonna try and employ in a lot of the matches. I mean, I don't have to keep it a secret. It's, you know, somewhat wise play, I guess, just, you know, in the straights, just glancing at how far you are ahead if you are ahead, because otherwise you're in the middle of the fight and you can tell it's close, right? But if you are in the lead, like I was in some of those rounds, you've just got to tell that you're in the lead. Like, I don't know if that was Rapt that saw himself in the lead then, but it looked like he just risked a lot. I think Rapt's play was with HUD off, but I'm not completely sure. You might not. But I always take really conservative safe lines, avoid as many Ramsteins as possible if I'm in the lead. Like, I don't care about losing a 10th on the world record at the end. It really doesn't bother me at all. I don't care about doing a good time. I care about the points. You don't win you don't win the ESWC on good times. You win on accumulating the most points and then winning a round at the end in finalist mode. You can see where I'm coming from. So yeah, we'll play out the rest of this. Sorry about the background, by the way. That's my washing machine motoring away. Yeah, just a practice match, nothing serious. Obviously, Carl and Rapt have got a lot more, they're going to be practicing a lot in the next week, I imagine, because unlike most players, they've not actually been playing for the whole 4 weeks, judging by what I've seen, so... Obviously, they're not at their peak now, so it'll be far more interesting to play them in 5 days or so, just before I go. I think. Because obviously, they know they've still got work to do on these maps, and they'll be the first to tell you that, so... You know. This is progress for them as well as me. Kubayz just having a bit of fun, I guess. He seems a bit... I don't think he's really trying very hard. So. Kubayz definitely good on one of the maps, so the Wormy map I'm fairly sure he's got a very good time on. I'm fairly sure. But maybe he was just joking around, I don't know. He's not even got a bad time here. He's got 0.53 here, so he's just sort of you know, given up already. But you know, that's fine. It's a practice cup. Can't expect people to play seriously all the way through. Oh well, I would say that wasn't completely focused. I was somewhat trying to talk through my thought processes I was playing. So if you ever see me in a match on the ESWC streams, I don't know, like maybe maybe I'll get lucky and I might end up on stream on one of the days. Then you'll know my thought process if I am indeed in the lead one round. So hopefully that was interesting. We'll just play this out. I'll link that numerical stage schedule because I'm pretty sure there'll be a dedicated second stream. So yeah, let me grab that for you guys. Sorry, I'm just tapped out quickly so I can grab this. It's on the ESWC Twitter, but can't seem to find it right now. Sorry, I'm tapped out by the way, I wasn't actually watching the match because I'm trying to find this thing. If the game's frozen, that's because I'm tapped out. I was just trying to find this link for you guys quickly. I won't be tapped out for long, I promise. As soon as I find this link. Alright, we found it, okay. I don't have a stream link, unfortunately. So you're just going to have to use this for now and then try and find the stream link afterwards. Although someone will probably link it if they're on stream or like when it's about to start. So wait. I'll go tap back in quickly. Be invited to play CSGO in Massa. I'll probably go and play CSGO in a bit to be honest. There you go. Okay, so there's the status, and within that you can see the second stage schedule. I presume all those matches that will be on stage should be streamed, because I imagine like last ESWC they'll have a dedicated stream for the stage. Like ESWC and ESWC 2 I imagine there'll be, so just look out for that. Yeah, I'll link it around as soon as I know. Obviously I'll be in Paris, but I will be at the computer fairly often. Obviously I'm at the fucking I'm at the ESWC course, I'm going to be at the fucking computer fair bits. So I'll link that around as soon as I know for you guys. Oh, Rapt and Carl are playing? Yeah, they're playing in the ESWC France, yeah, they are. So they're currently battling for second place. Kubayz is pretty much out of it. I mean, he might be able to make the epic comeback and it's been egged on by Carl. But this is actually I would say this is the map I'm most comfortable on of the three. I guess the fact that I didn't play is probably a good thing because I want to be put out of my comfort zone in these matches. I want to be able, you know, I need to learn how to play on the other maps, and I definitely made a step towards that in this, so that's good. Yeah, so they're playing in ESWC France against, let's see if I can list everyone in it. There is Kronos, Omnipots, Ludo, Snakey, Azwa and Zoom, and then Rapt and Carl, and there's your 8. So there you go. Yeah, 8 players in that. Top 2 will qualify. Yo-Yo just got a buy into... You got a buy into ESWC World Finals. Oh, you just got, yeah, you got a place in the World Finals directly, so... I presume one of, like, Ludo or Snakey probably replaced someone. Replaced him, rather. Obviously I don't know when, and I'm not going to speculate, because that would be... It'd have been someone that, you know, that hasn't had time to train. So the fact that Ludo's not trained, and the fact that he's, you know, he's primarily been a Canyon player for most of his time around, would suggest that he probably replaced Yo-Yo in that ESWC French, the French lineup for the French finals. Oh yeah, and one more thing to note, guys, that second stream will have the ESWC France games on. It'll have every game of ESWC France on. So yeah, watch out for that, guys. So all of ESWC France will be on that second stream, I'm fairly sure. So if I'll try and get to a computer for you guys, and then I'll just link it for you guys. So I'll even host a stream, so you can even come to my stream and then you'll see it. I'll put it on the second stream for the weekend if that's alright with you guys. So if you ever do get confused, just come to my stream and I'll host that stream. If indeed it's on Twitch, which I'm pretty sure it will be, but it might not be because French. I know the French community likes Daily Motion as well, so if indeed it's not on Twitch, then I'll just link the stream. But I'll try my best for you guys in that respect. In any case, just follow my Twitter and then you'll be able to find it regardless, because I'll just link it whatever it is. Would the final be on the second stream as well? Yeah, everything's going to be on the second stream. Unfortunately, the Trackmania finals won't be on the grand stage this time around, but that was a bit of a trade-off because at the same time, we've got far more stage presence on the second stage, which is still fairly large. It's not a small stage by any means. So, yeah. Are these guys going to play this out, or...? Yeah, I guess so. Why not, I suppose. Yeah, so... That's basically... Yeah, it's sad it's not on the grand final stage, right? But last year there was like nothing and then just the grand final. This time around there will be a lot more coverage. So there's, I guess for people that, well, the Trackmania community that fervently enjoy watching the game, it's, it's a trade-off they'll be willing to take, I would say. I mean, obviously it doesn't get, the exposure that having the grand final on the main stage would ordinarily bring, but, I don't really think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think there's a lot of, a lot of positives to take out of what's going on, so it's okay. And obviously, as we've seen with the recent Road to Gamers Assembly announcement that everyone should have seen, I guess, like it's been links around everywhere by now. It does seem like Nadia and Ubisoft are going to be supporting the game. They're putting a lot, a lot more into supporting the game, like on an esports level. So, Rapt's finalist now. Yeah. Okay. So, we are nearly done with this, by the way. Free wheels, no. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy that one. Rapt's had a really bad start though. Can Rapt catch up to kubayz? He's actually had a really bad side, that's really scarce as well. And he's had a pretty poor line there as well. Will kubayz choke under the pressure of leading and denying that third place? He hits a small block, but he does control it. Finally. Yeah. This is dragging on a bit, isn't it? But oh well. kubayz, I believe in the comeback. The comeback is on. It's very much real. He actually hit the slowdown there. But he doesn't hit another one, so it's okay. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll stream more practice matches during the next few days, I imagine, because people will be playing them a lot more. So, there might even be another one tonight, I don't know. Depends if other people are around. Oh, kubayz, yeah, that's it. Alright. Alright guys, so thanks for watching that practice match. I'm going to carry on streaming for now. Obviously it's only 8:30, so I'll stream back another. So yeah, thanks to those guys for playing the practice match, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was fun, so we'll move back on to the